Hello everyone, welcome back to the TNT Motorsports Network for the Bullring Racing Series once again here at Motordrome. And we have Scott McCann on the pole, setting the quick time in qualifying, gets the 5 bonus points. Kyle Morris starts on the outside of him. NASCAR IndyCar William Fusion will make row 2. Rusty Broussard and last week's feature winner Conner Grindstaff will make up row 3. Jolteon Fast, Big Ben, and Jordan Fixon to round out the field. Pace car pulls off turn number 4. And we are underway here at Motordrome, modified heat race number 1. Coming around turns 3 and 4 for the first time, it's going to be Scott McCann leading lap number 1. Right behind him is NASCAR IndyCar in second spot. Kyle Morris goes way up the high side. Maybe he might get something to work. He's trying to hold off the 55 of Rusty Broussard for the third spot as we head down the backstretch. Right there, knocking on the door behind those two is the 04 of Grindstaff, last week's feature winner. He's trying to see if he can get a good starting spot once again as we come up turn number 4 as we complete lap number 2. Rusty Broussard getting underneath the 48 of NASCAR IndyCar. This is for the second spot as they head off down the backstretch. He'll take it for now as IndyCar's trying to fight hard on the high side. Grindstaff's trying to follow suit in that 04 car. IndyCar bobbles just a little bit. So Grindstaff will get by with ease. McCann drifts up in turn number 1. Rusty Broussard's knocking on the door. He'll take over the race lead coming off corner number 2. Then heading into turn number 3, Broussard is going to be your new race leader. Grindstaff's going to follow suit in an 04 car. He's going to look for that second spot. Halfway down, 4 to go in this heat race. McCann fighting hard on that outside. He's got IndyCar right in his bumper as well. Jolteon Fast is right underneath IndyCar. He's going to look for that 4th spot as we head into turn number 3. Kyle Morris was quietly watched from the 6th position in the number 18 car. Jolteon Fast gets by IndyCar. Now he's going to look to get by the 61 of McCann's and go into turns 1 and 2. IndyCar gets underneath, gets a huge run, gets by McCann coming off corner number 2. He'll take over the 4th spot as we head into turn number 3. Meanwhile, Jolteon Fast will now take over the 3rd spot as Broussard's trying to pull away just a little bit from the 04 of Grindstaff as we have 2 laps remaining in this heat. Broussard is your leader, Grindstaff second, Jolteon Fast in 3rd, IndyCar in 4th. Rounding out the top 5 is the 18 of Kyle Morris, with Jordan Fixon the 23 coming hard, charging from the 6th spot. White flags in the air one more time around. Grindstaff has pulled away from the 17 of Jolteon, and he's trying to get by the 55 of Broussard. Can he do it in the final 2 turns? Into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Rusty Broussard will pick up the heat win. 2nd will go to Conner Grindstaff. 3rd is Jolteon Fast, IndyCar. 4th, Kyle Morris, round out your top 5. Fixon, McCann, Fusion, and Big Ben will round out the field. Heat race number 2 for the modifieds coming right at you. Here we go. Heat race number 2. Max Fi, Anthony Hernandez on the front row. Bailey and Creed Daniel in row number 2. LJ Toledo and Xavier Robinson in row number 3. Noah Dwister and Anthony Hurd in row number 4 with Taz Taylor in the number 9 to round out the field. Another 8 laps of action for just only the modifieds this week here at Motordrome. As we come off turn number 4 with the green flag in the air, we're underway with heat race number 2. Coming around turns 3 and 4 for the first time in this heat race, it's going to be Max Fi coming around to lead lap number 1. Right there in the 2 spot, it's going to be the of Hernandez at the line, but Bailey's right underneath him as they go into turn number 2. He's going to have the 2nd spot by half a car as we head down the backstretch. Anthony Hurd will probably get pushed back to 3rd, but LJ Toledo in the number 42 is trying to knock at the doors. He tries to get the 3rd spot. Hurd will Anthony Hernandez will sit quietly from third. He'll settle in there, but not anymore because here comes Toledo in the 42. He'll take the third spot away coming off corner number 2. Twister will watch back from the 5th spot. And here comes the 9 in the 52. Taz Taylor and Anthony Hurd started 8th and 9th in this heat race, and they're working their way up towards the front. Here comes Twister knocking on the door of the 8 of Anthony Hernandez. This is for position number 4. Right now, nothing doing there. Hernandez will prevail on the high side as we go into turn number 3. Here comes the 88 of Bailey. He's going to be knocking on the door of the 192 of 5 as we come across the line with halfway down. 4 down, 4 to go. Five still holding strong, but Bailey's going to want that heat win as he comes into turn number 3. LJ Toledo might have something else to say. He wants to put his nose into the battle, make it a 3-car battle for the race lead. But it's going to be tough because Bailey's trying to pull away and reel in the 192 of 5 from the 2nd spot as we hit into turn number 3. Toledo reeling in. He's trying. As we come off turn number 4 with 2 laps remaining, Max 5 gets a huge run. He'll pull away just a little bit. Here comes Toledo number 42. He'll try to take the 2nd spot away from Bailey, but Bailey's right now prevailing on the high side. Here comes Toledo with a big run going into turn number 3. Meanwhile, coming off corner number 4, Max 5 will see the white flag one more time around in this heat. Max 5 will come off corner number 2 with the lead. He'll lead from lap number 1 to lap number 8. Your winner in heat race number 2 is going to be the 192 of Max 5. Second going to be Bailey as Toledo goes way high. He'll sit for 3rd. Anthony Hernandez 4th, and Taz Taylor will round out the top 5. Twister just holds off Anthony Hurd for the 6th spot. So Hurd will get 7th, Robinson 8th, and Creed Daniel will round out the rest of the field. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, 30 laps of modified feature event. Here we go, 30 laps of modified racing here at Motordrome. Rusty Broussard and Max 5 will lead the charge to the green. Who's it gonna be? Are we gonna have a new feature winner, or are we gonna have a repeat winner once again? Race fans, it's showtime! Off turns 3 and 4 for the first time, it's going to be the 55 of Rusty Broussard just edging out the 192 of 5 as we go into turns 1 and 2 to complete lap number 1. Here comes the 88 of Bailey. He was thinking about 3 wide, but had second thoughts about it as he backs off. Max 5 will try to hold off Grindstaff on the high side for the 2nd spot as we go into turn number 3. Grindstaff right there for the 2 spot. Looking to go back to back here at Motordrome as he will just have the 2nd spot right at the line. As 5 drifts way up, here comes Bailey in the 88. He's been knocking on the door for a race win all season long. But can he make it happen tonight? We'll see you later on. But right now, Grindstaff's still working on the 192 of 5. As 5's making that high side work for right now as we come off the corner. Broussard still your leader, but Grindstaff now has the 2nd spot. Bailey trying to follow suit in the 3rd spot. 5 still holding strong on the high side. He holds off for 3rd. He's going to try and see if he can make something work. As you see in there, the 8 of Anthony Hernandez sitting pit side. Tough break for the 8 car. As we go 3 wide towards turns 1 and 2. Big bend in the middle as he's trying to get 2 spots out of this. He will make that work. Holy lordy, he just did that. He gets by Jolteon Fast and Creed Daniel. And now he's going to be working on the 192 of Max 5 going into turns 1 and 2. And he'll take the 5th spot away. Knocking on the door from the 4th spot is the 18 of Kyle Morris. He's already won a feature race earlier right here at this same track. Looking to see if he can get his second win right here. But he's got a hard-charging Bailey right there in front of him and a 55 of Rusty Broussard. Broussard bobbles up just a little bit. Here comes the 88 of Bailey. He's looking for the lead into turn number 3. He's got it by half a car, but what's going to happen coming off turn number 4? New race leader, it's Bailey at the stripe. Bailey takes over the race lead. Broussard sits back in second with Grindstaff knocking on the door from the 3rd position. Heading into turns 3 and 4. Kyle Morris goes way up the track. He's going to lose a few spots. Big Ben's going to be knocking on the door. He'll take over spot number 5 coming off the corner. As we still continue on. Right now, your leader is the 88 of Bailey. Sitting in second is Broussard. 3rd is Grindstaff. 4th, it's going to look like Big Ben coming off turn number 4. 5th is going to go back to Creed Daniel in the 65. Xavier Robinson will sit in 6th. 7th is Max 5. 8th is looking like Scott McCann with the 18 of Kaya Morris and Anthony Hurd to round out the field. And those two are having a tight points battle as it is, sitting 1st and 2nd. Anthony Hurd's trying to gain some points on the 18 of Kyle Morris to take the points lead. He's underneath him going to the turns 1 and 2. He'll take the spot in the way. Here comes the 9 of Taz Taylor looking underneath the 18 of Morris as they go off in corner number 2. He'll look to take the 10th spot away. But meanwhile, back up towards the front. Max 5 looking to get back towards the front as he started on the front rows in the 2nd spot to be very specific. As he now has a 6th spot. But meanwhile, Bailey in the 88 has pulled away from the field at the moment. He's looking to guarantee himself a top 10 starting spot in the season finale at the Chili Bowl. In that wonderful 60-lap main event. Broussard sits in second. Here comes Big Ben underneath Grindstaff. He'll look to take the 3rd spot away. Let's see if he can make something work. Bai's going to try to get the high side to work to get around this 29 of Robinson for the 5th position. Nothing to it there as Robinson holds off, but Creed Daniel this time is going to be knocking on the door. But behind them, you can throw a blanket over the 61, 52, the 9, and the 18. They are right there, nose to tail, as we head into turns 3 and 4. Creed's going to look underneath in the 192.05. He's going to look for take the 6th spot away. Big Ben has gone by Grindstaff for 3rd, but here comes Robinson. He's going to look for that 4th position as we head into turns 3 and 4. Halfway down, 15 down, and 15 to go for the 88 of Bailey. Broussard will sit there for spot number 2 as he gets in good gap for now between himself and the 21 of Big Ben. Robinson gets by for 4th. Here comes Creed Daniel in the 65. He'll look to take the 5th spot away from Grindstaff as McCann's getting underneath the 192.05. Kyle Morris gets by Anthony Hurd and knocking on the door behind him is the 9 of Taylor getting underneath Hurd, and here comes a 30 of Dwister knocking as well. Broussard now has been reeled in the 52, or the 55, I mean. As he's holding strong in the 2nd spot, but he's going to try to see if he can reel in the 88 of Bailey, but I don't know. Bailey's been strong all season long, just hasn't gotten that win, and maybe tonight he can make it happen. But he's still got a little over 10 laps left in this feature. As the 55 of Broussard sitting in 2nd. Robinson now moves into 3rd. Big Ben moves back to 4th. Creed Daniel in 5th. The 04 of Grindstaff will sit in 6th. Max 5 in 7th. The battle for 7th and 8th is cooking up as Morris now gets by McCann. 9th is the 9 of Taylor with... I'm sorry. McCann and Morris are battling for 8th and 9th. Taylor runs out the top 10. Bailey still continues to lead as 2nd and 3rd place cars have now pulled away, and Broussard and Robinson Creed Daniels now going to try to see if he can get back and reel them in. Morris in the 18 looking to get by the 04 of Grindstaff. That's for position number 7. Here comes the Taylor machine in the number 9. He's going to look for the 9th spot. Run the 61 of McCann. He'll do so coming off corner number 4. The 52 of Anthony Hurd. He's still trying to keep a good close points battle with the 18 of Morris. But he's still got about 3 or 4 cars in front of him to make that happen. His IndyCar in the 48. He's now looking to get by the 9 of Taylor. He'll do so going into turn number 1. And now the battle for second shaping up as the 55 of Broussard looking underneath the 29 of Robinson, trying to hold up Robinson as Robinson gets a huge run in the high side. Can something happen as Broussard right now currently holds him off, but Robinson has the edge on turn number 2 on the high side there. Big Ben's knocking on the door from 3rd. The 65 of Creed Daniels there. So is the 192 of 5. Throw a blanket over them. They're all right there. Kyle Morris enters the fray in the 18 car. Broussard holds off everyone for that second spot as we go into turn number 3. Right now, as we're going to have 5 laps remaining in this feature. Bailey still continues to lead the way. Broussard holding off everyone that's come at him so far for that second spot. Big Ben right there for 3rd with 5 now moving into 4th. Kyle Morris looking to take 5th. He'll do so off turn number 2. Robinson now moves into 6th, but here comes a 48 of IndyCar looking to take that spot away as he gets by Creed Daniel. IndyCar gets by. Whoa, look at 3 wide! Robinson threads the needle. He'll try to squeeze by the 18 of Morris, and so is the 04 of Grindstaff right there. Morris is going to lose about 3 spots in about 1 lap now. IndyCar looking to get by the 192 of 5. That's for position number 4. Nothing's going to happen there as 5 pulls away and still stays with the 21 of Big Ben and the 55 of Broussard. But here comes Morris. He's going to look to get by the 29 of Robinson. He'll do so off the corner. Robinson's still going to try to use that high side, but here comes the 9 of Taylor. He is going to try to get by on the inside. That's for position number 9. As we head towards the front, IndyCar gets by the 192 of 5, but meanwhile, white flags in the air. One more time around for Bailey. He's been knocking on the door every single race, trying to get that feature win. It looks like tonight will be his night as he enters turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Bailey will pick up the win here at Motordrome. Second will go to Broussard. 3rd is IndyCar. Big Ben 4th. 5 5th. And 6th was Grindstaff. Morrison 7th. Creed Daniel 8th. Taylor just squeezes by for 9th. And Dwister to round out the top 10. Here's the rest of your running order. Everyone, have a good night. Thank you for watching. We'll be back at it next week for more racing action. Always subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter at TNT Network 61. Have a good night.